So CM Punk is back, and I want to know. I got a question. I want to know from the chat. Y'all was feeling that promo?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Period.
Yes, Punk.
Here you are. You know what I'm saying? Counterfeit bucks and shit. Come on.
You know I'm a talk.
Was that a bar?
I mean, because they got the counterfeit bucks, you know what I'm saying? I got some from back in the day, so you know that was crazy to me.
That was a bar.
It was a bar.
Accurate.
Counterfeit bucks was a bar.
I thought it was clever. Clever as hell.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He called them counterfeit?
He said this, because this my brother King Trady was there. This is not AEW video. This is from his phone. He got cameraman on that shit.
So they ain't gonna boot us yet.
You can boot us for that.
You can't boot me for that, baby. Gotcha.
Yeah.
During his promo, Mimi, CM Punk said, do you know what Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav calls me? He calls me One Bill Phil because I'm the only genuine article in a federation full of counterfeit bucks. And they was on the crowd like, ooh.
Because when he hit that line, you know, we in Chicago. So
in Chicago at the United Center.
Oh, he's not holding back, huh? Oh, okay, let's get it. But that doesn't go over nowhere else but Chicago.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Because I will say, because the shameless plug, patreon.com says Black Rasslin. I watched a bunch of CM Punk promos this week after that episode because I went back to ROH, I went back to the pipe bomb, I went back to the first dance, and I watched this promo again. That I think it was supposed to hit, but because he can't really talk about anything other than counterfeit bucks, like you giving us a bar, but like there's no scheme to go with that because at the end of the day you can't even talk about the rest of the shit. They got NDA signed. They didn't. ESPN interviews talking about. I wish I didn't have to say that. I can't talk because the lawyer's gonna fuck me up. But that's the situation. Like they're never gonna talk about the scrum. So I don't know why you bringing up these people in the promo.
So that's what I'm asking genuinely.
Right.
This beef is real?
Yes. No. Yes. It's not.
I don't think
it
he's
can't
back.
Be real.
I don't think he's back without them working out something.
You think he bangs with the Bucks? You think the Bucks? Actually, let me ask you. You think the Bucks bang with him?
At some point. I mean, they gonna have I'm not saying they cool and it's all hunky dory, but I'm saying there's no way that.
Would you say
they cool and hunky dory? Whatever, but there's no way that
he's a Black Rasslin podcast. He just be clear. Just be clear.
Yeah, don't call him. Never mind.
But no.
Oh God. Okay, but there's no way you got to work out some type of deal and everything that everybody cool because he showed up on Dynamite too. Yeah, you can keep him away, but you got to have something there at some point. Y'all gonna come together and make this money.
They need to. Why not scratch?
So can the Bucks do the same? Can the Bucks do the same?
I think the thing is
you saying can they do the same as him?
What's wrong with him? But I had the helmet. Okay.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I think the problem is, at least from what I'm understanding, and I'm only picking up clues based off of what CM Punk said in the ESPN interview and what CM Punk said on TV. When he was on TV, one of the first things he said was, I'm here for the pro wrestling business. And in that interview with ESPN, he made it clear again that he said, I tried to reach out to the Bucks and Omega to do some type of work.
Okay.
And the response he got back was lawyers and agents saying, don't contact us. We don't want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to assume that CM Punk would do work with the Elite. But for some reason, either based off of how the Hangman Page situation was, or just how they feel he operates backstage, I don't think the Bucks fuck with him. Like,
I think it's probably words, right? It's probably the actual things that happened that at that time, and I think it probably resonates.
Bro, we talking about
it probably resonates, and it's like sometimes when they say things like you probably said something that you can't take back,
right?
And so regardless of if they're able to work with each other, they won't be able to, like, that's like me, like certain things, if you say something to me, if you do something, and I can come to a resolution, but I'm never gonna forget.
Right. Top Row Squishy said, I think they all working people now. This shit was real, but
because think about who we talking about now. We talking about the Young Bucks and the Elite. What's the Elite's history of working the goddamn business? So if nobody believes at some point they come together to get this money because they killing the business and be like, we got all you mother. It's gonna happen. Because they work. Well,
when Wembley?
That's way too soon.
So that's what
But I mean, if you trying to get that extra push for them tickets.
Well, because let me, because I think you're right. I think at the end of the day, these people work. But let me ask you a question: when do you make that match? When should CM Punk and the Elite be touching in the ring to settle the score?
Whatever they feel like is they big pay-per-view with a proper setup. But speaking that, we talking about the company here. I would draw it out, but times before that I've drawn stuff out, I don't like what comes out afterward. So I don't know.
Well, because let me ask the question. I mean, the other thing that happened during the promo was CM Punk with the red bag saying, "Nobody beat me for this, so it's mine until somebody beat me for the title or whatever." Mind you, he got. I thought when champions were stripped of the title and the title was vacated that's it. I don't understand how he could just walk back in with a title and that's like held as an actual factual. But
that boy can do whatever he want over there.
Okay, so
a lot of people can.
What if what he wants to do is after MJF faces Tanahashi this weekend at Forbidden Door? That's the feud.
He want to take the belt off MJF?
What if he's not facing MJF right now and he's not facing the Elite? Well, if CM Punk can't face the Elite right now because it's too soon, like you said, and he can't face MJF for the belt right now, what is MJF or what is CM Punk doing on TV? Because it can't be 6-man tags and 8-man tags for the next couple months.
Collision, you got that Samoa Joe match that probably gonna heat up in the Owen Hart Championship tournament, but they got some money there with Samoa Joe and CM Punk, and Jay White is there. Jay White made some comments in the back after they match about CM Punk. You finally came in touch with me. You need to thank me for selling out the United Center because I sold out Madison Square Garden, as he always say. So I mean, you got ways to move around it. Maybe next summer, a summer like that, but I really don't know because the way they do that stuff over there, man, you can't. They might start it up and then stop it again because. They be fucking up,
bro.
You all the time.
So banking.
Oh, not that you're gonna make another title.
No. Yeah, what you gonna say, man? We'll get to that. What you gonna say, man?
Oh, I'm saying we are also banking on if you draw this out, you're also banking on his health being
right. His whole tricep was off the bone. That's why he was gone, right?
Was his first 2 matches back a 6-man and an 8-man, and then he got a singles match at Forbidden Door. They already protect him. So we ain't gonna see him working like he was when he first came back.
But he wasn't even working then.
Facts. It was every month or so.
But
really believe you already have a TV.
Y'all really believe this man is a draw? Y'all really believe this man is a draw?
Mimi.
No.
Mimi.
Talking about drawing.
But wait, Mimi, this is the thing. It don't matter what we believe. The CEO over there believes that over at Warner Brothers Discovery believes that he's a draw. There's a reason why there's a Saturday show.
Him a bag of coal.
They sold him or he sold them?
Wait. You said a bag of what?
Good question.
Coal.
Oh.
Okay.
He is
Hot
straight
coal.
He's straight as he wouldn't be selling no.
That CEO don't know nothing about wrestling.
Yeah, they definitely
sold
said
him a bag of coal.
They said they weren't wrestling people, and they also don't like split rosters. Is one thing that I did read earlier today, because there was a thought that it was going to be a whole split AEW roster, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
And I'm a collision guy. I'm not even supposed to be on Dynamite.
He did say that this week too. But when Russ said they're making a second title with another belt, that was my thought when he had that. I had a feeling that they were going to make WWE just introduce Seth Rollins been working with that belt too. I would not be surprised if they introduce another title, and that's just what it is. Because
they don't even know.
So what happens to TBS
right now?
So what happens to TBS champion?
Right,
does that go away?
It stays on the other show. CM Punk's on TNT. He's that title's. They just, matter of fact, Wardlow lost the title to the human dinosaur on the Collision premiere.
Dinosaur Man won.
Really?
The Knicks loving Dinosaur Man is the new TNT champion. So I feel like they may be kind of course correcting. Do not be surprised if there's another world title or some type of large title that gets introduced for CM Punk and these people, because like he said, he's not a Dynamite guy. He was there. He know what this man be saying. Well, I love if the elite lead. Is the elite going to lead? Actually, I thought it was funny that CM Punk is beefing with the elite in All Elite Wrestling. Like, it seems like a losing battle, because they got to get them people for a contract at some point. That's been the conversation over the last couple of months. They're not losing the Bucks.
Nah.
They're not losing Kenny Omega.
Nah, they're getting CM Punk
already signed some contracts, but they work in the business.
Yeah. Did they fuck up Wardlow's momentum?
Wardlow, they call it his momentum. He shouldn't even got the TNT championship.
I was gonna say, Hobbs should have still held that shit.
They out here playing in Hobbs' place,
and they said Hobbs was too high on the list. Anyway, so CM Punk is back. He's wrestling
right where he need to be.
He's got a match in Trady. You said he got a match in the Owen Hart Tournament.
Yeah,
after Forbidden Door
against just talking about it. I don't know, but he got a match with somebody. He got a match on Saturday too.
He got a match Saturday.
The 8-man. Well, the funny thing was, during the promo, he said that it was going to be next Saturday. He said next Saturday we'll have a fight, and then it was booked for this Saturday. So he's going to wrestle Saturday, and then he's going to wrestle Satoshi Kojima.
Yeah, Kojima.
In the first round Owen Hart Tournament. Is Punk losing that match?
I think Punk wins and Joe wins, so they can have that semifinals match, so they can build to something.
Is Punk going to win the second Owen Hart Tournament?
I don't believe.
He wears the 4-star heart stars on his trunk.
Oh, that's what was in the bag. The Owen Hart title was in the bag.
Well, let me ask a question. Let me ask a question, because Adam Cole won the tournament, the first tournament.
Yeah.
And got a belt.
Yeah.
And now Adam Cole is wrestling MJF, and it sounds like they're going to have a title match at some point, although they're playing rivals as a tag team in this blind eliminator tournament that they're doing. That was why I was confused as to why CM Punk was even talking about a title, because I just saw.
You just got here.
Facts, but I just saw MJF and Adam Cole have that match
for Cody Rhodes
the other day, and it looked like the track is going to be an actual match for Adam Cole. I know AEW does this booking where like they announce something and then like 4 months later they had a match, but this feels like a lot. There's a lot going on at one point.
Well, you change your booking and then get back to whatever the fuck you had planned. CM Punk is what's hot in Chicago right now.
Only in Chicago?
We about to see.
Squad saying Starks winning. Old chat saying Starks winning.
Starks is going to face shit. Who's on the other side, yo?
Starks is, if he goes in that second round, it's him and probably it's him and Hobbs. Ain't no problem. Hobbs faces Dustin Rhodes.
Let me pull up this image.
Yeah, it's him and Hobbs coming out for the what's his name from that bracket and shit.
It's only 8 people in the tournament.
Oh, so they do all in over in the UK. Then you got to sell all out.
Yes,
all out.
Yeah, because it's matter of fact.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no. So this is what the tournament's looking like right now. One sec. Yeah, Punk and Kojima on Sunday. Robert Strong and Samoa Joe next week
at Collision. So I'm taking Joe on that.
Oh, yeah, and Powerhouse Hobbs going to beat Dustin Rhodes' ass in that match.
Yep.
Ricky Starks should win unless they do some fuckery.
Some fuck shit.
So it's going to be Hobbs and Starks.
Yeah.
And Joe and Punk.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be Punk and Starks.
That's what I had. Because I remember the motherfucker that was on the top. I was like, yo, whoever's on the top, I couldn't remember the name, and Starks gone.
But let me so if we're talking about CM Punk in the wrestling business, he said that his whole thing was he's coming over here to get these pro wrestlers who are dope and should be getting TV time over. This should be the time that Ricky Starks wins the Owen Hart Tournament then, right? If we're going to get a finals where it's CM Punk and Ricky Starks, why should CM Punk beat Ricky Starks? Exactly. Is Ricky Starks going to win?
Probably looked at it a different way. I thought it would be, and this is pure storyline. I thought that Hobbs would go to the finals and then Samoa Joe would go to the finals. And because Samoa Joe's the TV champion and Ring of Honor, Powerhouse Hobbs get that win back, or he can get that win back on CM Punk that he got on Dynamite, with some fuckery, QT TV and all that bullshit.
Yeah, you have a point and run that shit back with Joe.
If Punk really want to put him over, Punk, you and Powerhouse Hobbs had that rematch that you had from Dynamite that everybody was talking about.
Yeah,
you put Hobbs over big time, but then you still won at the end. So I mean. That's just me, but I don't know.
Can Lucy Punk win the tournament?
No, you got good. That's a good fucking point. But I don't.
It is a good point.
Him versus Joe makes perfect sense.
Something tells me if Powerhouse Hobbs is going to beat Ricky Starks, I don't think it's going to be Hobbs and Joe. If it's going to be Hobbs and Joe, I'm going to tell you this: I don't think CM Punk wins that first round match.
Huh.
Because I don't know because when we don't know when these next matches are going to be. Would these potentially be at All Out?
Nah, these would probably be like
on Dynamite or Collision or something.
29th. So 3 matches on the 29th. So they probably come those next matches Dynamite the next week, July 1st.
CM Punk ain't winning that match. We'll see. I don't fucking know. And I guess to be on the since we're here, because they did announce it, there is the women's tournament as well. It also is weird that Britt Baker is back, but Adam Cole isn't in the tournament. Like, does she get an advantage for being the champion from the last one? Anyway, Britt Baker's taking on Ruby Soho.
Nope.
Anna Jay is going to be taking on Sky Blue. I'm assuming Sky Blue got that one. Nyla Rose versus Willow Nightingale this Saturday at Collision. And Athena Billy Starks is going to be on the 0 hour, the pre-show for Forbidden Door this Sunday.
Damn. I noticed this Trey's girl. I would expect Sky Blue to come out the West Side bracket.
Right.
You see it.
And East Side.
That East side is that's.
East side. It could be anybody.
Are they trying to get Billy Starks over? Athena hasn't took a singles loss win since like forever ago. Is this a way she can lose without losing her title? I mean,
I think Athena run.
That makes sense, but then is she coming out? Is she coming out the East? Billy Starks coming out the beating Willow or Nyla Rose?
Billy Starks is getting washed.
Willow, though.
If whoever wins Nyla Willow is beating the shit out of Billy Starks. I don't think she wins that match.
And see, I got a Billy Starks and Willow match got to say different.
You got one on tape.
Yeah.
Not on AEW television.
Yeah, from the indie scene. But I don't know. But Willow is the NJPW strong champ. It's so much with this women's tournament over here because you got Athena, you got Willow, Billy. They putting her in this tournament, so are they about to start trying to make a push for her? I mean, Sky Blue, they got the rocket behind her. I don't think nobody from that Ruby and Britt got a chance of winning. So I don't.
Yeah, I don't think Starks beats Athena. Athena's a monster right now. Plus,
let me keep it 100 with you.
She been on a roll. You can't get mad at Athena for being a monster over the last year. I'm sorry.
So Sky Blue is winning.
I think she beats Anna Jay.
That's facts. That's
she comes out of that side of the bracket.
She come out the west side. You don't gotta win it.
I don't,
because you got Willow and Athena. Like
I know,
and I think Britt Baker's winning the west side.
What?
Britt Baker was a champion from last year. I don't think that. See what you're saying. I love Sky Blue. Sky Blue.
I think that's logical because the other ones are champions, and what would they need this championship? Sky Blue, we just put you on, and
I love Sky Blue.
Sky Blue was getting reactions in Chicago like CM Punk.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just want to see the tournament, truthfully. I
love Sky Blue.
Get some matches there.
What's the dates on those?
A bunch. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's 3 matches. 3 matches in this tournament that's happened over the next 3 days.
Next Wednesday, this Friday, this Sunday, this Saturday.
Willow got a match on Saturday and Sunday. Okay.
You'll know what the semifinals end by this time next week.
Mills got Ruby winning.
Wow.
Oh, Ruby versus Willow would make sense because
they've been beefing.
Ooh, they have been beefing. They came in as friends.
Been beefing.
Matter of fact, Willow pounced the shit out of Ruby on the show the other day, right?
Mm-hmm. The story there.
That's a good point. No, that's a good point, Mills.
They got a good one right there.
I rock with Sky Blue. But the thing is, where did I find out about Sky Blue?